Hello, welcome everybody to the Stanley Parable. Um, I'm just alone today. I don't have anyone else. Partially my fault. Mainly my fault. Let's get into this. So for those of you, I guess the 5 of you that don't know what this game is about, basically, you're kind of have the option to just not listen to anyone or what anyone has to say.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is it?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Yo, that sounds fun as
Orders came to
shit.
him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds really
And
fun.
although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made
Oh, and his
exactly
room exists in the void.
and Stanley was happy.
Well, good for him. You know what? It's good to be happy
And
with
then
your
one
job.
day, something very peculiar happened.
Did it?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
And the font
No
was
one had showed up
huge.
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Maybe they
meeting
didn't
room.
like me.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I turned up the computer. Wait, wouldn't that computer being on kind of give evidence to... Well, whatever. Beep.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Going down the left door. I wonder what would happen if I went down the right door.
Yet there was
Oh.
not a single person here either.
Tips
Feeling
to
a
not
wave
getting
of
fired.
disbelief,
Talk less.
Stanley decided to go
Do
out to his
unbelievably
boss's
amazing
office,
work all the
hoping
time,
he
every
might
day.
find an answer there.
You know, he's got a good point. I'm going in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's got to be something if I just stay in here. I just know it. But I don't want to figure it out.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I don't think Stanley did that. I think that's not true. Stanley definitely went downstairs. Interesting. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
He
it's too
considered
hard.
the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Exactly.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then
Exactly.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yeah,
All
see,
of my
Stanley knows what's
coworkers
up.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Yeah, it's probably
And as
just like
Stanley
Saturday.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh,
Why did
bro.
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh my
And
gosh.
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Yeah,
And
that's
at
the exit
last,
right there.
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Really
His
is.
co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently
I'm
float
floating.
above the ground.
Wow.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Did
and
I?
It too appeared.
What?
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
The
that
room
he'd
is
still
still
not
here.
woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Hmm.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Don't try to break the
Why is there a
game.
voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
I
thinking?
wonder what happens.
Now the voice was describing itself being
Damn it.
considered by Stanley,
Hold on.
who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
That is.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Oh no.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
Okay.
himself?
Okay.
Stanley is as awake right now
Nope,
as he's
okay.
ever been in his life.
That makes sense that it wouldn't work
Now,
like
hearing
that
the voice
anyway.
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would
Exactly.
the voice explain all that?
Yeah,
This
voices
voice
can't
was
do
a
that.
part of himself too. Surely.
Yeah, it's
if
part of
he
the
could just-
dream.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yeah.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he
No.
invited himself to
Don't
wake
do
up.
it, Stanley.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Oh yeah.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want
Pressing
my
it right now.
apartment, and my wife, and my job.
My
All I
wife.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
This is weird.
Everything will be fine.
Nothing's fine.
I am okay.
No, you're not. Oh no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm
Oh, it's
real.
getting red.
I must
Oh,
be
it's getting
real. I
red.
must be. Can
Oh my
anyone
gosh.
hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh,
And everything went black.
okay.
This is the story
Oh.
of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Did
She
she?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh my
But
god.
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although
Wow.
she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Probably should have
I
gotten a
am
face
in
cam for this
control
video,
of
because
my
holy
mind.
shit.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by
Yeah.
extension, the rest of her life.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
had no time for this.
Marianne
So
knows
it
what's
was
up.
only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Just let him. Alright, cool. Is that it? The game over? Is that was an ending? Okay. Alright, well, I was just gonna do one ending, but that seemed pretty short. I guess I'll do another one. Let's go. Am I still
I can't
Stanley
wait
or am
to
I
tell this
Marianne
story to
again?
my co-workers, Stanley thought.
What?
How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Oh! Wait, is this a continuation? No, doors are there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. No, he didn't. Don't
This
listen
was
to
not
the...
correct way
Reject
to
the
meeting
man,
room,
Stanley.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Don't listen to the
Perhaps he
man.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Stick it to the
just
man.
To admire it.
No, I don't even like admiring this
Yes,
room.
truly
Let's get
a
out of here,
room worth
Stanley.
Admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right, Stanley, here's the thing, right? I'm telling you to stick it to the man, right? So you gotta stick it to the man, which is me right now. So now you gotta listen to the man by sticking it to the man, which is now me.
And so he detoured through the maintenance
Oh shit, I
section,
went the wrong way.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Okay.
and got back on track.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Crazy.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Nah, Stanley.
Thinking, oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
But
I'm
you
just
gave me
going to
new
be patient and
dialogue.
wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please.
What
take
is
your
there
time.
not to enjoy in the broom closet? Come on, y'all. What is there not to enjoy? I would be jumping if there was currently a jump button.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, did me only kind of not listening to him not make a difference? Guess not. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Oh. Why is that the only door
Stepping
that
into
works?
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Actually,
Shocked,
when he was stunned like that, it sounded like
Stanley
this.
wondered in disbelief who
Just like that.
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And
Yes.
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Did he?
2845.
Oh, okay.
But of course,
Hmm.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley
I'm
was
kidding, I knew it the whole time.
Apparently, by simply pushing random
Y'all got-
buttons on
y'all
the
got
keypad,
pranked.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Yeah, sheer
He
luck.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Whoa. No, it's chill. I'm gonna just hide back here. Alright. Still have no feet, though. No, I want to leave. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my...
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt
Oh my god, 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 I got, I got, I got, I got, I got, I got.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Can I go back
question
up?
would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, I'm going back up. I can't go back up. Okay. It's very dark. I'm very
Stanley
scared.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, Stanley, you know what it's time to do. It's time to stick it to the man!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, is it a jump scare? Oh, that's not... I'm gonna be not happy if
The
it's a
door
jump scare.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
What was that noise?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and
You got it.
willingly confront his death.
That's right, I'm sticking to the man. And you are the man... Is there a thing back there or whatever? I'm sticking to the man. Oh, whoa. That that was an interesting noise. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm still falling. Wow, amazing how I survived that fall.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Stanley, you gotta get out.
he reflected that his life had been
Stanley, you
of no
gotta get out. It's not that hard.
consequence whatsoever.
It's not that tall.
Stanley
The wall's not that
can't see
tall,
over the
Stanley.
picture.
Come on,
He
man, just
doesn't
get out
know
here.
the real
Oh my God, Stanley.
Trapped
Stanley.
forever in his
Stanley.
narrow vision
You're gonna
of
die.
what this
Stanley.
is.
Oh my God,
Perhaps
Stanley.
his death
Stanley.
will have no great
Stanley,
loss,
you picked the
but
wrong
nothing
time to stick it to the man,
for a
dude.
kind man.
Oh
So he
my
decided,
gosh, Stanley.
willingly
You
accepted
picked
this
the
violent
worst
end
time
to
to
his
stick
brief
it
and
to the man.
Farewell,
Yep,
Stanley.
yep, yep, yep. No. Pranked, pranked, pranked.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral
Jaws.
instant,
Yum yum.
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Is that what
killing
happened?
him instantly.
Wait, was that the narrator for the narrator? It was. Yo, that's meta as fuck. El
And yet it
Stanley
would be just a few
Parable.
minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh my gosh. It's
When
so
every
meta.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
That door's very obvious.
Do you see now? Do you see
I
that
do.
Stanley was already dead from the
Oh my
moment he
gosh.
hit start?
Oh no. Oh my gosh. What's this? It's the corridor. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the wrong side. And then that's the double room. Or the double door. Some numbers. Oh, I could probably read those out loud. Oh well. Awesome. I turn them off. I wanna leave the place. In there. Alright, that's gonna do it for the Stanley Parable. If you want more Stanley Parable, let me know. If you don't want more Stanley Parable, let me know. Just that you... Bye.